Hey guys, Jordan here again, and we are going to talk about 1995 today. So this is obviously an electric song. I'm playing it on acoustic, so we're going to break this down in a way that works for both electric and acoustic players. I'm going to show you some of the little noodly bits that I throw in pretty consistently. Otherwise, this is how I play this live. So, first of all, for the intro, we always kind of vamp over an E major. We're in the key of E. And the way that I do that is by starting on a B power chord with all of the really fun notes ringing, meaning the top two strings ringing. So I am playing the 2nd fret of the A, the 4th fret of the D, the 4th fret of the G, and then open B and open E. And then I slide that up to the 7th fret, 7th, 9, 9, open, open on the same strings. So. So what am I doing? It's basically just an E power chord with the open E string being the string that I'm palm muting. For those not familiar with palm muting, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this part of my hand and I'm resting it on the bridge of the guitar just on top of that E string. And it takes the note from this to this. Gives you that real chunky sound. I'm also keeping my index finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and I'm holding down the power chord, which is 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, but I'm not necessarily playing all those notes. What I am trying to do is accent every third of 4 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, with that palm mute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the and 4 and, at the end of a set of 4, because I'm playing 8th notes, I'm just upstroking on the top 2 open strings. 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, third time, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4th time, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so very simply, that's how I play the rhythm to the verse. Intro. And so for that chord, I'm going down to C sharp minor, which is the 4th fret of the A string, the 6th fret of the D string, the 6th fret of the G string, the 5th fret of the B string, and then open E string maybe, depending on if I'm playing it acoustic. Okay, or electric. After that C sharp minor, we just go to a regular C chord, okay? Which you can do either as an open position C chord for acoustic players, or as 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, a C major 7, open B and open E. So when I play that electric, it sounds like this. Just going right to the chord. A lot of open strings, letting them ring, hitting those accents, right? So again, a little slower. I'm going to go right to that C sharp minor chord. We're vamping this. A sus2. The A sus2 is an A major chord without the B string being fretted. So that would be open A string, 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, open B, open E. Then I go to a B sus2, which is the same chord, just 2 frets higher. So that's 2 on the A, 4 on the D, 4 on the G, 2 on the B, 2 on the E. Got to get those bar chord chops working. And then up to a C sharp minor bar chord. So that's 4 on the A, 6 on the D, 6 on the G, 5 on the B, and 4 on the E. Now on the third time, I don't actually go to that C sharp minor chord. On the third time, it goes up to the E power chord. Then I drop my index finger by 1 fret. So I'm going 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, with the top 2 strings ringing open. Then I'm playing 6 on the A and 9 on the D. Back to the C sharp minor, which again is 4, 6, 6, 5, 4. Then A sus2. Okay. Now the first time we don't go right to the chorus, so we go right back to that. Back to that whole thing. So the first verse, if I play it slowly, sounds like this. Sharp minor to C. Back to your E, power chord at the 7th fret. C sharp minor, 4th fret. C. A sus2. B sus2. C sharp minor. So we don't actually go into the Take Me Back to 1995 part until after the 2nd verse. Yes. So that's kind of the whole song up to that point. We repeat everything again through the verses, through the pre-choruses. Those 2 pumps, which I missed in the first pass through, that's just on the B, and then it goes back to the A minor, B sus2, C sharp. So you have that. Okay. We have some rhythmic things, but if you listen to the song, you'll hear exactly what it's supposed to be. It's not that complicated. So the chorus, the Take Me Back to 1995 part, is E major. It's actually an F minor, but I never play the major or the minor. So E major, F sharp minor on the 2nd fret, which is 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. So 2 on the E string, 4 on the A string, 4 on the D string, 2 on the G, 2 on the B, 2 on the high E. And then we have our A sus2 again. Okay. back to that intro rhythm again. In the bridge, we're basically following the same chord progression as the verse. So we have that E, C sharp minor to C, then we have A, sus2, B sus2, C sharp, A, and then the B is the double pump. Live we'll hold that silence out, but on the record it just goes right back to the A, B sus2, C sharp minor. Okay, and that's basically the whole song. Now the only extra bits, if you want to try to challenge yourself, there's a couple of little noodly runs that I always throw in. So I'm going to show you what those are, and if you would like to attempt them, you are more than welcome to. So in the pre-chorus, when we have the A to B sus2, I always play that little run. Okay. So what that is 4-5-4 on the B to 6 on the G. Okay. The 4-5-4 is a hammer-on and pull off, and then I pick that note on the G. So just get used to that. Okay, 4-5-4 on the B to 6 on the G. Then I go 5-4 on the B. A little slower. Then I go 6-4 on the G, 6 on the D. 6. Then I go back up to the 6 on the G string and play 6, 4, 6 again. A little slower. 4, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 6, 4, 6. Then I slide down and play 4-2 on the D string. Then I play that again, 4-2, and then 4-2 on the A string. And then hit the open A right where that chord happens. So it's kind of hard to get the rhythm unless you play it a little bit faster. So it starts on beat 4 of the previous measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Because everything's sort of early in the song, so you have to kind of get used to those anticipations. Now that is much easier the second time, and I'm basically just walking down the chord, but I'm suspending it. So when I get to that C sharp minor, I'm strumming the chord, up, 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 up. So that's 5 on the B, release to 4 on the B. This is in the chord. And then I pick 6 on the G and 6 on the D, just following the chord. So the first time, okay, so that's how I play that pre-chorus. Hi, Kaushik. So the other little noodly bit that I put in there is the notes that I play in the second verse. So the first time they are just regular notes of the power chord, and the second time they're actually pinch harmonics. I'll see how well I can get them to sound on an acoustic. But the second time I play the verse, I play it like this. So both times my left hand is going 9, 9, 7 on the G, D, and A strings. 9, 9, 7, 9, 9, 7. Okay? Same chord that I'm holding here. I'm just picking those notes individually. Same thing, 9, 9, 7. But the second time I'm using pinch harmonics. So that's just basically picking so that the string smacks against the skin of my thumb at just the right place. And you get those really high-pitched kind of whistly tones that sound great with a high-gain guitar. So that's kind of it. So we have the verse. Second time. Then it goes to the pre-chorus. All we do is hit an E chord, and that's it. So take this, practice it, work on it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions about the stuff that you might have. Yeah, and have a good time. Enjoy.